blessings of the day. First, Your Excellency, our current and future leader in Africa, Sir Abu Dini. It is a pleasure, and thank you for the organizers of the conference. And I was not prepared to talk, but always you have to be ready. Because it is the ladies. It is the future of human civilization at stake here. So we have to be very ready. And thank you for sharing what you have done on the ground on several layers and so many sectors and so many projects for Africa. And with, of course, the past history credit of being instrumental behind the collective rise of Africa about 30 years ago. It was part of my destiny also. In 1981, I wrote 2 lines. The first line was about China, the second line was about Africa. 42 years, and last year I was inspired that it is the time for what I call the movement of the collective peaceful rise of Africa. Collective peaceful rise of Africa, for which I wrote a Future Trends Africa Manifesto. And we went to about 10 countries, met with all the presidents and the leaders, and many of them also came here. So again, like you, 30-some countries are already endorsed in it. But more importantly, I was able to sell this concept or the program by selling mean place it with the highest level of the US administration, including, of course, my all-time friend, 25 years of relation, Janet Yellen, who just recently, a month ago, visited Africa. So basically, they have adopted this whole concept, and in her statements, you can see all the traces of Future Trends Africa Manifesto, especially when she says that Africa's economy and finance sets the trajectory for the world economy and finance. So when you have a laser boom that was shooting towards China and caused the rise of China, now it's shooting towards Africa, a whole vortex is created. So now, US big time back in Africa, China, presidents and delegation that we don't want to fall behind. We are in the forefront, we want to be part of it. Russia wants to, India, and we have a whole role for India too, especially for the rural areas of Africa, to help raise, because nobody can do a better job than Indians over there. And also the whole GCC. So it is really a positive competition from the part of the capital side, but also nothing to do with foreign side. The thing, with your permission, just 2 minutes, is an Africa that is independent of foreign aid, even of foreign direct investments. Everything that you want is there already. I call it from Africa, in Africa, by Africa, for export.
Yes. Come on.
Within less than a decade, and it is my guaranteed in front of all the media for about 9 months I have been saying it, Africa will be the exporter of foreign aid, even to Europe.
Wow.
That is the karma. And Africa of 54, 55 nations, whose 20 nations will have each $1 trillion economy. And who are close already there? Nigeria is close, 400 billion. Okay, double and triple. South Africa is there, and also so is Egypt. But many other countries, they will need to have 10x or 20x, such as Congo. So yes, 20x in 8 years is very doable. So we have done it. You know how much was the multiplier effect in China since the beginning of when I started all movements of the rise of China? 300x. They have grown. So the benchmarking of the money is only for the sake of a target, but in reality it is not the money that matters. It is the rise in dignity which already was there. Africa that will be a first world-class citizen within 8 years. Okay? Not even a second world-class citizen. And so I will not talk too much more about Africa because the theme is about the ladies. And the ladies are the soft power and actually the hard power in a soft form, okay? It is not, your normal way of saying our ladies are great, our ladies are this and that. That doesn't do any help. The point is that the real leadership in the future world is the leadership that is service. It's a leadership that is constant, long-term, deep-rooted, permanent, perpetual. That is the women power. So I definitely am honored to be here through a powerful lady, Dr. Satnam, and also the organizer, powerful ladies, with a lot of my friends. And really, it is the ladies know one